did for exercise 4. Starting off, I want to talk about like everything that I installed and set up. So the first thing I had to download was Eclipse JEE 2019 September. After that, I downloaded Tomcat, which is somewhere in my downloads file here. That's right over here. Yeah, so I should probably move that somewhere else, but for now it's over here. After that, I downloaded those two things. I started up my Eclipse and brought in the project. I imported the DB3, which was provided in the exercise 4 canvas page. Also, I went to the control. I think this is where I went. No, not here. Maybe here? No, people? I think it was people. I remember going one of these places, and this is where I had to do one of the most important steps, which was changing the password of the server so that it could connect to my MySQL server, which is another thing I had to keep running so that everything could work. I'm not entirely sure which one I did. I don't think it was any of the JSPs. Just having trouble finding which one it was. Don't remember. Oh, it's right here. When I was in the people DAO.java, update my connection stuff. So after that, everything pretty much worked. Other things I have to do is like configure the Tomcat server to be used with Eclipse. Other than that, I'm gonna start talking about like the structure. So here's the whole application that was the result of everything. Um, as you can see, like the total people we have right now, that's just like the first like couple people are from the database that we made in exercise 3. I can start showing off some of the things that work here. So let's try and edit, I guess. Let's put this to, I think that's how you spell it. Okay, yeah. So here, that's an edit function. So that is controlled by, I think one of the things here, you have the update, which is essentially edit pretty much. So you have your parent statement, you're setting the string, and you're overriding what was already there. Yeah, so it's this function that's, I'm assuming that it's this function that's taking control of the edit. Also, I can show you one of the delete functions. So let's delete the last person here, and then if you refresh it, you can see the person does not come back. So the delete function worked correctly. So the delete function is right over here, which it's basically doing, it's taking one of the objects from the people DAO thing, the people DAO thing that's probably like a class or structure, and it's deleting the ID from that. So if you're deleting the whole ID, I guess that's taking out every single property of the ID. Yep, and that's how delete is controlled. Let's try another thing. Let's try adding a person. So let's add me because I'm not in it. And save it. And as you can see, I'm over here. Everything's fine. You refresh. Everything's fine. So how does the update or how does the addition work? So I'm guessing it has to be done here. So as you can see, we have the insert function. What we have here, let's see, the string. So you have your 4, or I guess 3 variables that are going to be part of your people class, and the people would probably be, what a person would be me, or one of the other things I have here, like Ben or Chris. What else? Let's see. So then it's calling the row inserted function, and I'm assuming that's executing the update. So let's try to find the row insertion. Should be somewhere over here. Oh yeah, this. So just This is just like returning so row inserted. So was it functional or was it not functional? I guess it's Boolean. And yeah, and then it's closing it. Oh, yeah, and it's closing it. Insert here. I guess that's how insert works. Alright, so after those two things, that's pretty much like all the functionalities of this exercise 4. What else can we talk about? Let's see. I guess I can talk about like what different type of files we have here. So the Java functions, I mean the .java, that's like all the code that's being used to pretty much, it's pretty much your backend here. All right, and then next you have your JSPs, which are actually it's a server generated web page, and given our server, which is Tomcat, it was parsed by our web server, which is Tomcat, and it generates like the HTML given the Java. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's how it works. Um, what else can we talk about? I think that's pretty much everything. Oh yeah, this is the library from the DB3, and this is where I put like all the connections we had in the canvas page, which is right here. Yeah, all of these. I think that's about everything. Yeah.